Okay, legit, on this episode, like that, episode 20 of Diamond is Unbreakable, I can tell you, I tarted out more at the episode preview title than I did the entire episode, because, like, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this stuff and all that, I remember Cinderella, yeah, that was a really, really cool, like, little one-off, like, kind of, like, little misadventure and all that, like, between Yukiko and, like, Koichi, and I was like, oh, that's an awesome, I can't wait for that one, and I was remembering, I was like, didn't they do this, like, at some other time? But when they dropped that title of Yoshikage Kira just wants a quiet life and all that, I'm sure a lot of us and all that like that who've read the manga lost that shit. All I'm saying to that before we get into the actual episode review is that 21 is gonna be fantastic. That's all I'm gonna be saying. And I love the fact that they didn't have no ending, they had no opening, because they were trying to cram it all in this episode. And I was like, yes, that's what, like, exactly Cinderella should have been, a one-off and all that, and I absolutely adore it. And now let's just bump in right into the episode right now. So immediately we're going to talk about that. We get to see, like, Yukiko, she's pretty much still bummed out. Like, it's kind of like her and Koichi are still kind of, like, avoiding each other ever since the incident. And it's like, yeah, it's like, I kind of can see how you're, you know, a little bit worried about you after, like, I run back to, but, like, Yukiko's, like, running all that, saying, like, it's alright, as long as I can just look at him from the distance, I'll be fine, that's all I need. And then happens to approach this new beauty salon that I approached and all that, known as Cinderella, also being named after the fairy tale and all that, like, it kind of has the same premise around it. And the woman in there named, I believe her name was Aya, I believe, was like, oh yeah, like, she seems like a woman running out going, oh, I can't believe she proposed to me, oh god, thank you, like that. It's like, thank you so much. And I'm like, oh well, there you go, I guess it's kind of working, all that, there's something going on iffy with it. And immediately it's like, oh, I'm going to do it for you, and if it don't work and all that, I'll, you know, after like 30 minutes of not finding love and all that, I'll refund you. It's like, alright bitch, I see what, and you can clearly see this bitch is a stand user, and it's like there's something going on with, like, Yukiko does it and all that, she still falls in place, and she's like, oh, you're a lot more beautiful, and suddenly this whole happens to be with, like, you know, luck and all that, and like, yo, Koichi approached you and you had a drink and all that, and then it got interrupted right at the end, because like, oh, I need the shits, man, like, it's like running out, and it's like, no, and she's like, give me everything, give me the whole fucking shebang, I need this. And she, you guys, she like realized, saying like, okay, this is like, you're definitely a stand user, I don't give a fuck though, I just wanted to confirm that. It's like, just do this shit like that. They say that was the happiest moments in my life, and all like, give this shit now. It's like, this woman craves the Koichi dick like that, she craves it like that. And then going into it's like, oh, like, we mix each other's bags up, how strange coincident that is. And they go into get each other's bags and all that. It's like, hey, do you want to like go somewhere else? And she's like this big fucking bishojo like babe, like, just coming down the streets like that. Because that was the thing with Yukiko, like, always in, like, the Ella in the manga, she looked a little bit more prettier like that in the series, like, and I was like, definitely, I was like, now in the anime, they kind of, like, made her a little bit more gruff looking at the start, but then you see, like, what she looks like after the makeup, it's like, yeah, you really fucking set that home, which, like, oh my god, look at the glistening hair and hands and everything. It's like, this bitch is fucking stunning, styling, and literal profiling down those streets. I love the fact that this episode was just like, oh, we're gonna go here and all that. It's like, hey, let's go on this nice little date, Koichi. And then it was just so fucking hilarious, because it was like, oh, by the way, this guy, Josuke wants to come along, Rohan wants to come along, every fucker that they know wants to come. Fuck it, bring the ghost girl. Like, everyone wants into this shit. It's like, even fucking Koichi's mom and sister. It's like, fuck off. Like, you guys, like, I'm trying to enjoy my time here, and it's like, oh shit though, Rohan's taking pictures, and it makes the baby go crazy, and it's like, the baby starts turning invisible, and it's like, it's just this great moment of just Josuke and Joseph running out the fucking, like, out of the entire, like, area, like two madmen with, like, his hands disappearing, and, like, holding up a baby, like this. Is like, oh, move out of the way, bitches, like that, we can't move, baby in the way, like that. It's like, it was fucking hilarious. And then seeing it's like, oh, people knocking into us, oh, we grasp each other in the arms. It's like, oh my god, it's so stupid. But they have a nice little kiss, and you're like, oh, and just seeing, and the true creme de la creme on this episode is Josuke and fucking Okuyasu's response and all that. When Koichi talks, oh yeah, by the way, we kissed and I'm in love with her and we're kind of going out now. And just Josuke's just like out, like looking outside, and he just like leans back on the window, like open window, and he just falls out and he has a crazy diamond hand to get him out. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And Okuyasu just starts crying. It's just like, what the fuck? He's just like, oh my god, you kissed a girl. It's just like, you motherfuckers like that. I know it's rough in Japan and all that, love and shit, and then also as well, you thugs. It's like, that's pretty much, like, girls don't normally want to approach you because you're thugs, but it's like, fuck me, man, like that. I was pissing myself. It was like, that's what I love. Especially, you know, this is supposed to be a more kind of, not hilarious episode, it's not supposed to be a pure comedy episode, but it's just a banter between people, and just, Yukako's like expression like, I'm genuinely going to strangle these guys if they come any closer, or try and ruin this shit, and it was just like, oh, I love this, I like this chapter, and especially a lot of people notice as well, that little start of the episode as well, just perfect like that. It's like, oh, show that bastard, show Kira. I was like, oh, it's just what I want to see. I want to see that shit. It's like, they know. They're making you wait another week. They're making us wait another week for that shit. But it's like, I cannot wait. I cannot wait because I've loved every scene that man has been in so far, and it's so good. So I cannot look forward ever so more to Friday. And it's so weird because I genuinely forgot Jojo came out today. Like, it's like in my mind at like 2 in the morning, it's like, oh, Jojo's out today and Berserk's like, and it's a shame because I love this episode head from toe. Like, I absolutely laughed my episode. I know like some people won't get it like that, but it's like, you know, honestly, it was the interaction of the characters that made me laugh more than what was actually going on in the episode itself. Because you think about it, it's like, oh, entire episode is Yukiko, like, you know, trying to get, like, oh, ooh, Koichi D, I want that Koichi D, like, give me that, yum, 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 like that, and, like, her trying to fix up a mistake, but it's really nice and all that at the end. It's like, alright, you choose one of these stations and all that, and then I'll let you, you know, return back to normal, because, like, you know, she broke the seal and all that, and she pretty much looked ugly, and, like, her face was coming apart, and all her luck was disappearing, and I was like, okay, you're gonna be doing all of this, right, like, for this shit, and it's like, no, Koichi was like, alright, I'm gonna do this, but if I'm wrong and all that, like, I want you to take my eyes and make me blind and all that, just so I can make up for myself. I was like, Koichi, you're being manly, man. Like, I appreciate that. It's like, and then she's like, oh, bend the rules and all that. Like, she don't admit to anything, but she bends the rules, and it's like, because the faces were like, her face was never there in the first place, and it's like, I gotta let you do it to show like the true love. And I'm like, oh, this bitch like sticking down to those ground-hearted rules of Cinderella, but I loved it. I genuinely loved this episode. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it had a lot of comedy into it. And I like a little bit of romance. You know me, I'm a soft spot for my romance. I like that, even though you can't, like, she's crazy. She's crazy a lot of the time, but, you know, I want Koichi to be happy. So, I really did like this episode. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What did you think about this one? But that's all from me. Thank you much for watching as always, and I'll see you beautiful bastards, though, next time.